So one of the biggest hurdles we face when we want to start something in life, whether it be it a clothing brand or YouTube channel or anything in general, is we have this idea of it needs to be perfect in order to start. And I've been struggling with this idea now for a long time, especially with my YouTube channel, where every video that I post I feel needs to be scripted, needs to be perfect, needs to be on dot, T's and I's need to be dotted and crossed, or whatever that saying is. And in the context of starting a clothing brand or starting a YouTube channel or even going to go study, we all have had this idea of we need to know what the brand name is going to be before we start. We need to know exactly how the product's going to be. It needs to be perfect. We need to know what the brand concept, ethos, all of these different components to the brand, we need to figure them out in order to start. But if you look at all the great brands and all the great influencers out there, they didn't start like this. Well, obviously there's an exception here and there, but the majority of them just started. So when we started our clothing brand, my business partner and I, about a year ago, we actually planned it the year before. But the year before we made this critical mistake. We wanted it to be perfect. And you know, the main problem with this is that it puts you in a sort of analysis paralysis. I don't know if you've heard about that term, but it puts you in a state where you think, no, you know, I don't know where to start, so rather I'm just going to leave it. Or it's such a heavy burden or task to do that you don't actually get to doing it. And you know, actually a year later on, we actually started within a period of a day or two. And from all of these business plans, all of these businesses I've had in the past that have failed, probably like something like 10 or so businesses, the most important thing I've learned is just start. Don't worry about the nitty-gritty stuff. Start and just go into the process. See, listen, I need to sell this. This is what people like. Test, try. You know, you can't predict everything because just now you say, listen, they won't like the specific branding, or they won't like the specific top or whatever, and then that might be your best seller. So it's so unpredictable. I mean, if you think about the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 principle, 80% of the things that you're going to do are going to amount to 20% of the success you're going to have. And that 20%, sometimes even they say it's the 1% rule, the 20% of businesses you're going to start are those that are going to make you the 80% of your wealth. And also another principle I can think about is the principle of averages. You know, if you're going to go and call 100 people and try and sell a product, sometime you're going to sell that product. Sometimes there's going to be that one person that actually says, okay, listen, let me buy a product from you, let me, whatever your sales pitch is. And I think the solution to this problem is, like Ali Abdaal would say, is lower the bar for yourself. Which means that whether your goal be to start a clothing brand or to start a YouTube channel or to start gymming in the mornings, lower your bar and say, okay, let me just buy the product and try and sell one of them. We even went to the extent that to just buy the products without branding and to sell them like that, and then later on develop our logo, later on develop our brand vision. And it's been a year since we started our clothing brand and we've made over $30,000, which is terrific. It's really good from just starting with a blank canvas. And later on, as your audience grows, as your fans or your brands people grow, then you will start to develop answers to these difficult questions. So yeah, this was a bit of a rambly video. I hope you got something from it. The main point is just the biggest thing standing in your way is not starting. So let this be your sign, whatever it is. Say Conrad, or you're gonna say Conrad told me a year ago to start, and you know, I don't think that's half bad advice. I hope this is not financial advice, but I hope you take this into consideration when you're making your decision. But if you want to watch another video of mine, you can either go and watch it there or there, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.